Rise and Skol! Happy Friday! Happy Friday to all and to all. A happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Rise and Skol, one of the best Vikings morning shows out there.
You got to get it right. Sometimes you say one of the best. Sometimes you say it is the best. It's very confusing.
I'm creating confusion.
Let's just go with the best. Let's do this. We got trivia, we got news, we got comments, we got a plethora of things here. Also this weekend, I think we're going to be having some draft prospects on. Looking forward to that. So hit that sub, hit that like. But let's get right into the news. We got a brand new Hall of Famer.
Yeah, and it's about damn time. Jared Allen finally inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame. And did you see his when they knock on the door? Did you see that vid?
Yeah, he didn't care.
It was, I've never seen anybody react that way. He was still pissed because he said someone should have been 3 years ago. So I think he's a little chip on his shoulder as he enters the Hall of Fame.
It should have been 3 years ago. He deserves it. Hutch looking very svelte, looking damn good. It was great to see him. But Jared Allen, that's why when it comes to big trades and giving up draft capital, who gives a shit? When you get guys like this, it was a first and 2/3, I think. First and 2/3. The dude comes here, 86 sacks, one of the best Vikings ever. One of the best football players ever.
Just the energy he brought to the field, the entertainment value with the sack celebration when he fought, what's his name? With one arm, when he's the Tampa Bay Bucks lineman. And
Donald Penn.
Yeah, and sacking Eli Manning with one arm as he's getting blocked by three guys. Just some fantastic moments in Jared Allen's career, yes. Well worth the trade, and the greatest Vikings in my time watching the team.
Absolutely. Also, Kevin O'Connell, Coach of the Year. No big surprise. Well-deserved. It was great to see him up there. And Belichick giving him the award. I mean, he said, hey, I drafted this guy. Here we go. Kevin O'Connell. It was awesome.
Yep, it was the right choice. The NFL got it right for what he overcame this year, everything that went down in training camp. Overcome all that, and to win 14 games, and most analysts had you pegged for like 6. Very impressive season for our head coach and well-deserving of Coach of the Year.
Other than that, we've gone over most of the other news and all the other shows. Nothing really happening. Big question marks. What are the Vikings going to do? Sam Darnold, blah, blah, blah. But, the next couple of weeks, probably a little quiet on the news front. But speaking of Jared Allen getting in the Hall of Fame, trivia. Let's see the comments. Who was the last Viking defensive player before Jared Allen that was inducted into the Hall of Fame? Defensive player, the last one. Boy,
jeez,
what a barn burner of a question. Let us know in the comments. Answer coming here in a little bit, but let's get to the comments. Some of the comments of the week. Thomas Power 221. Take a look at the history of Isaiah Simmons. I think Brian Flores could make a star out of him. That's a free agent we haven't really talked about.
And usually we sign a couple that we don't talk about. Isaiah Simmons. Yeah, I mean, this guy came in with no one knew where he was going to play. Safety, linebacker. He could also stand up and rush from the edge. He could do all these kind of things. Kind of didn't really live up to expectations. Yeah, Flores had a lot of fun with a guy like Isaiah Simmons. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of came in without a position, and it's kind of showed in the NFL. I think it's fair to say he's been a bust. Cardinals, Giants. Nobody really knows what to do with this dude. And you know what? If anybody would, it would be Brian Flores. And even if he didn't, he would find something to do with him. He's still only 26 years old. He's still only 26. Athletic freak, big size, dude 6'4". So Isaiah Simmons, guys like that, which is what makes free agency. And I don't think he's going to cost very much.
No, those bargain bin guys.
Bargain bin. Next up, we got Vikes fan who... I always enjoy a Vikes fan because he basically comments on every video about how he doesn't like the video. So
all right, what
continues to watch them. But he says a reckless speculation, reaching for comments or content. 4 more months of this. Awesome. Hey, that's
what
time
video
of year, man.
What video was it on?
He pretty much says the same thing on every video, but this is the best time of year. It is reckless speculation. This is the time to get excited. We're going to sign this guy. We're going to get that guy. We bring this guy. That's what we have to talk about. It's fun as hell. This is way more fun than in-season talk.
Does he want us to hibernate? Is that what he wants? Just for us to come up when there's news?
I don't nap. I can't hibernate.
I don't like napping.
Nobody likes napping. I wake up sick usually. It's ill.
I wake up just feeling worse.
So yeah, Vikes fan, buckle up, man. We're just getting started. Wait till we do like mid-tier third round guards that we might sign. We got a whole pocket full of these things.
Hell yeah, we love it. We love
Johnny
it. So much.
Johnny V says, I think we have a decent enough number. 3 wide receiver. LOL. They're bigger needs like offensive line, defensive line. And did I say offense or defensive line? And maybe some secondary. But you guys want to focus on a number 3 receiver.
I'm pretty sure we mentioned before talking about the number 3 receiver that it was not a primary need, but definitely something that can be addressed. Was that the Adam Thielen comment?
I think so.
No, we're very open. We all know the needs are on the lines, both sides in the secondary, but there is other needs out there. Running back, wide receiver 3 is definitely one, maybe tight end 3 as well. There's some deeper needs. So we're going to talk about all the needs.
Yeah, I mean, I just see wide receiver 3 is one that's so easy to upgrade. Like, you don't have to go balls to the wall, like, and sign somebody overly crazy. Yeah, it's fun to talk about Cooper Kupp potentially coming in or Adam Thielen coming back, but it's just so easily upgradable. Where these other positions, it's like, these are going to be tough. We're going to have to spend a shit ton of money. So I'm going to keep talking about wide receiver 3s. And there's some dudes in the draft that I'm really, really getting hot for.
And it's a sexy position. So we want to talk about it. We want to talk about the sexy positions. And we're an offense-heavy team. I mean, that's what we are. And yeah, we're going to talk about wide receiver 3. Hell yeah. We're going to do it some more.
Speaking of, I don't even remember what you said. Just kept yapping. Joel Matilla. DJ Reed is who the Vikings need to sign. Murphy can walk at that number. Play Blackman, Nudie, and Reed. No way on Kupp. Vikings need to get younger, not older. So the main thing is just DJ Reed. I think his contract projection was like 13 or 14 million, much less than Byron Murphy. I think that's a very solid fallback plan. I think we would all enjoy DJ Reed.
Yeah, but I don't want to roll with DJ Reed, Mekhi Blackman, and Nudie. I mean, Blackman's not very tall either, is he? I mean, that's a
well. I'm just saying, like, yeah, whoever they bring in to fill it. Like, I don't want this specific cornerback group, but if we lose out on Murphy, DJ Reed is the second
100%. And then what was the second part of that again? He said,
no way on Cooper Kupp. Vikings need to get younger, not older.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, speaking of younger, you have a young quarterback in there, JJ McCarthy. Cooper Kupp can really help him. Learn a bunch of shit and also have a very safe option for wide receiver 3, a guy who's super reliable, can catch anything. So I think it helps your young quarterback out having Cooper Kupp on the field.
Yeah, he'll help really any quarterback, young or old. If Cooper Kupp is out there, putting him in the slot. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Double Tap says, how many computers does Lupagus have? His eyes and head continue to move around like he's watching a game of tennis. What are you looking at?
Oh, I got the information on my one computer over here, and then the main screen over here.
All right.
Two screens, one computer.
Double Tap is very concerned that you might be losing your mind.
No, let's look over here.
All right. Well, there you have it. Those are the comments. One thing we got to look at is it appears the Vikings draft hat came out. What do you think of that bad boy?
I don't know. I feel like the draft hats haven't been great lately, and I know this one's getting good reviews. What do I see everybody put on Twitter? But I'm not really a fan of it. It's kind of just basic.
I think it's fantastic. I love this hat.
Is that an emblem? Like a button?
It's a pin, man. It's a pin. I think this thing's kicks ass. It looks like it's from 1978. It's fucking awesome. I haven't liked all the draft hats. I've liked most of them, but I'm gonna get this puppy. I love this thing.
It reminds me that the way it says Vikings Minnesota reminds me of our mock drafts are fun shirt that we want to make.
Mock drafts are fun. There's the draft hat. Let us know. I'm sure it'll get very poor reviews. But you're not a hat guy anyways.
I'm wearing backwards. I can't wear them forward.
Cool. All right, let's go to the trivia answer. You got an answer?
I honestly have no idea. Paul Krause.
Wow, you're going.
I couldn't think of any Vikings defenders.
It is one of the best defensive players ever to play the damn game. It's Chris freaking Dolman. R.I.P. R.I.P. Back to 2012. Our last defensive player.
Yeah.
Look at, just a menace out there.
Yeah, he was. God, it's been a while since we had one.
12 shit, you went to Paul Krause.
I couldn't think of anybody. Just completely drawn a blank.
I wonder who the next one will be. Who's going to be the next
Harrison Smith.
Hitman getting in?
Yeah, he's getting in.
All right. Well, we got to do one quickie here before we wrap this thing up. We're going to play a little pay or pass. Projected contracts came out for some of our top Viking free agents, and I left a couple out. Sam Darnold is at that like 40, 34. We all know, you guys know the answer for that one, so that wouldn't have been fun.
Pass.
Cam Bynum was like at 17 million now. You know our answer on that one, so I put some other guys on there. But here we go. Byron Murphy, Aaron Jones, and yeah, I threw Cam Robinson on there because his price tag was surprisingly not horrible. And we'll get to him. But first up, Byron Murphy was the one that was ruffling everybody's feathers with that price tag. His projection is $22.1 million. Are we going to pay that thing? Or are we passing?
I think we're going to pay it, and I'm fine paying it. The dude earned himself some money. Top cornerback, one of the top cornerbacks out there. 6 interceptions last year. Excellent in coverage. He earned a contract. Pay the man. Pay him.
Yeah. Oof. It's hard to say not to pay him. Man, is that expensive. That's like top 4 corner money. That's the part that gets me.
And in a year, he'll be like the 8th, or the year after that, he'll be the 15th.
I know. I just wish we didn't have so many needs up front. But there you go. Aaron Jones right now, our running back, without him is pretty much butt nude. Linked to some running backs potentially in the draft. But Aaron Jones coming in at $5.6 million. Not too shabby.
No, I would definitely pay him as well. I'd still draft somebody, but I'd like to have Aaron Jones and a draft pick. I'd still like to have Cam Akers too. Pay him.
Cam Akers is pretty cheap. He'll be what, $2 million? Somewhere around there. 5.6. I can swallow that. Dude's coming off one of his best seasons ever as a pro. Now Cam Robinson, Christian Darrisaw, is he going to be ready? How long is it going to take to get him in there? And then you move his ass into left freaking guard for only $14 million. I couldn't believe that he was $14 million. That's not tackle money.
Yeah, it's not tackle money, but I'm over Cam Robinson. I'm going to pass on him. I'm looking at other options. Yes, it's nice he could fill in left tackle. His play really fell off at the end of the year, and I'm not sold on him moving inside. So I'm going to pass on Cam Robinson.
I would actually be all for Cam Robinson at $14 million at left guard. I think he'd be a fantastic freaking guard. Him and Darrisaw next to each other. Bring in Trey Smith. Hot damn. Let's go. That's an offensive line.
It's an offensive line for sure. It's definitely an offensive line. You're right.
It's an upgrade. It's a huge upgrade.
Oh, hell, I think you might be an upgrade over Blake Brandel. Nah, you wouldn't be.
I wouldn't. I'd be a hell of a running back. Get a ton of yards. Not a good blocker. There's the pay or pass. Let us know in the comments who you paying, who you passing on. And that is Rise Skol on this beautiful Friday morning.
Yes, thank everybody for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Eat a well-balanced, nutritious breakfast to get your day started. And also remember this, one of the top rented movies in the history of Blockbuster is, can you have a guess, Onebar?
E.T.
Limitless. The movie Limitless.